Hello students, good evening. Audible and visible to you? Apurvaja, good evening. Cleven, Meninges, hi. Audible and visible, okay. Okay. Hi Akshay, good evening. Anasuya, hi, good evening. Ashara Afreen, good evening. Okay, audible and visible, okay. Let us wait for a couple of minutes, then we'll start off. Now, before that, I would like to ask one question to all of you. Generally, what happens is there is some technical issue with Gmail, it seems. Maybe if you observed it or not, maybe around 4:30 we are having this issue. So because of that, most of the students have not been able to access their mail. So I'm saying no, it has been, I think, to some extent sorted out. So that is why you're able to log in. Let's see, it's problem with Google itself. So Gmail. Uh, what do you want me to? What do you suggest? Let us say we have total 6 sets here. So let us do 3 sets today and 3 sets next week so that others, because generally we will have a crowd of about 700 registrations and attendees will be about 400, 500. But today it is very, very less number, it's less than 30. So I'm saying maybe couple of minutes we'll see if some more can join. There's an issue with registration and other things. Today Google is down. Malay, Maji, correct. So people not able to register. There are a lot of people who register in the last moment and attend, and most of you also get your access link through mail itself. So let's see what you want me to suggest. So out of this, about 27 people are attending now. Let us take up today is what 14th, and next week is 21st. Shall we take up? These are all recent SBA models. So shall we take up upload session schedule in YouTube? Which session schedule, Clevin? This one. So you want me to take the complete session and upload it on YouTube for the other people? That's what you are trying to say. What about other people's opinion? What I am suggesting is let us take up, let us say there are 6 sets now. We also have some basics. So in very fast, we'll go through basics. Then we'll take up 3 sets now and 3 sets on 21st. Is it okay, or shall we take up the entire thing today itself? It will go beyond 8:30. Take some time today and rest the next day. Not next day, maybe the next week, Apurva. Maybe on 21st we will take next Monday. So instead of taking up 2.5 hours now, we'll take up basics and 3 sets now. And rest of the sets we'll take up today. Maybe see the point is like if you look at your SBI, you are getting generally if you look at a prelim exam, you have table, you have single pie chart. You don't have any double pie chart questions in the recent past, right? Last 4 or 5 years. So single pie chart and combinations are very important for SBI. Like you can get pi plus table, line plus table, bar plus table, and you also have caselets in the exam. So one table, one combination, one caselet today. One more combination, one single pie chart and caselet in 21st session. What you suggest? Because it will also help for the people, those who are not able to attend today, because like BA is important for prelim exams. And also, it's a live session is always better because if we upload in YouTube, then they have to watch. If they have any doubts, those doubts can't get clarified. So I'm taking your opinion. Those all 29 people are logged in today. I'm asking you. So what we need to do? Okay, Akshay. Uh, Maybe we'll wait for some more time. No, Chandrakant, it likes highly unlikely because almost 5-6 minutes. By this time, we used to get people. Okay, another couple of minutes, definitely, as you suggested, we'll wait. Akshay, you're very mean. Huh? So today itself, as Clevin suggested, upload the video for the rest of the people. Huh? Take it in 2 sessions. Gauri M. Guru. Do easy ones today. All of them are easy only. Prelim are not difficult. All of them. Because you're not able to attend on 21st or what, Clevin? Half today and the other half next week. I think it's better. Now maybe 3 sets today and 3 sets next week. Okay. Unless you're saying we'll have 2 sessions, it will benefit students. We'll again send mail. You have to again all you people you need to register once again. Basics may not be. See, the point is like I'm taking up few percentage related questions and concepts which are helpful for DA. Those I will not be able to repeat in the next session. So next session we will have only 3 sets. Okay. So 6:30 only 3 sets means by comfortably before 8:30 we should be able to complete. Do we get mail for next week? Chandrakant, once we decide, I'll send a mail for all the students who are registered for this webinar. So you'll get as a part of that. You have to register once again. So hold on for a second. What's the difficulty level will be Ili Malay Marai. Hold on for a second. I'll talk to you. Difficulty level will be easy only. So Anika, take this. The point is like as some of you are suggesting, we'll finish off today. Today I did not get my degree result. I have one backlog on 5th semester, but still they did not declare a 5th semester. You will get it now. You just check out when you are going to get that result, Chandrakant. So I was talking to the course director only. So meanwhile, they have about now we have about 35 people. So what I suggest is let us go ahead and do all the sets. Let us go ahead and do all the sets. Is it okay? Let us go ahead and do about by 8:30, 8:45. We should be able to do maybe some basic, including basics, as others have suggested. We'll put this video in the YouTube. Later on, you all of other people can watch. You can also inform your friends also so that they can watch. So let us go ahead and start, all of you. Let's go ahead and start then. Say yes. Okay, Chandrakant saying yes. Everyone else I'm taking as yes. Okay, Apurva is also saying yes. Yes, okay. So Meenal is also saying yes, right? Nikita, yes. Sumeda, okay, fine, very good. So now the point is like Akshay, right, ready, okay, right. Vijay Lakshmi also saying yes. So the point is every 10-15 minutes I'll be looking at the questions. If you have any questions, keep posting. I'll take it up with the maybe whenever I get some time. Initial maybe half an hour of the time, I'll just refresh your memory basics. All of you know these values. I know because all of you are preparing for bank exams. So all of you might have an idea about what are the basic requirements, what are the basic things you need for your particularly data interpretation, in particular in general for quant section. So those things we will revise very quickly. We will look at 2-3, we'll take up 2-3 questions, percentage concepts. Then we will start actual DI session. Then we'll get that flow, right? So let us start this, students. You can see here the marks in your examination, IBPS, if you take PO 15 to 18, see here, out of 35, SBI PO 15 to 16, PO main 15 to 26, SBI PO main 15 to 22. Then clerks prelim exam generally 5 to 10. Main exam again the weightage is more 15 to 22, 15 to 25. So generally data interpretation is very important for your bank exam. including your Gramina banks. If you observe, Gramina banks, PO Prelim, PO Main, 10 to 17, 20 to 22, Clerk Prelim, Clerk Main, recent past, there is a significant increase in number of questions. We have two new question types asked in your data interpretation in your main exam. This is not a part of your prelim exam. These are generally asked in your main examination. So before main exam, when we take up DI practice session, in that we will take up these two models. What are these two? Data sufficiency based data interpretation. Maybe out of these 30 questions we are discussing today, 6 sets, maybe one set we have 2 questions, just to give you that flavor how to solve, how to approach data sufficiency based data interpretation. I have included 2 questions, and we have quant based data interpretation, that is data interpretation time and work based, data interpretation time and distance based, data interpretation probability based, data interpretation what you call mensuration based, profit loss based, so on and so forth. Those are new types of questions in the recent past. Then data can be represented in the following forms: tabular data, bar graph, line graph, pie charts, caselets. Apart from this, we will also have pie plus table, bar plus table. These are generally asked in your SBI and IBPS exams. These are called combinations: bar plus table, line plus table, or you can see it. These are general combination types of questions asked. Now, apart from that, if you look at this particularly these caselets, we suggest leave caselet in the exam. Caselet should be the last thing to attempt in the exam, because caselet is some raw verbal data, some 2-3 paragraphs. You have to capture the data either in the form of a table or in the form of a Venn diagram, depending on the data. Then you have to solve the questions, right? I have included 2 caselets in today's discussion. One was quant-based caselet. The second one was a ratio-based caselet. All the models we are going to discuss are a recent SBI models. So all 6 sets are SBI recent exam models. So I have included SBI 19 4 sets, SBI 18 2 sets. So while discussing that set, I'll tell you it belongs to which has appeared in which of those years. And one more point which you need to keep in mind is, you see, people feel DA is difficult. Definitely DA is lengthy and time consuming, particularly in your main exam. Friends, not in your prelim examination, students. Prelim exam, if you practice the basic points, then I'm saying data interpretation should have been easy. Okay. By the way, what is interpretation? Interpretation is nothing but analysis of the given data. So you'll be given data in several forms: table, pie chart, line graph, bar graph, caselet, or line plus pie, pie plus line, 2 pies, like that. So you have to, the given data you have to analyze. The analysis of the given information is known as interpretation. Okay. These are prerequisites. You should be thorough with these things, right? One, multiplication tables. In all classes we used to tell you multiplication tables up to 20 tables. Preferably I have written 20 into 10, but nothing like that. If you learn 20 into 20, 21s are 22s are up to 20 into 20, 19 ones are 19 twos are up to 19 into 20, right? Then squares of first 25 natural numbers. In your speed maths class we might have discussed, if you know first 25 squares, then easily we can tell up to 125 orally without any what you call by hearting the numbers, right? So 26 to 75, the base is 50 square 2500, and 76 to 125 will take base as 100, and we'll solve the questions. Then cubes of first 20 natural numbers, powers of 2, 2 power 1, 2 square up to 2 power 12, powers of 3, 3 power 1, 3 square up to 3 power 8, reciprocal values up to 12 fraction values, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, so on, 1 by 12, including their multiples, and complements of 100. You know what are complements of 100, right? How much we should add to make it to nearest 100? Those are known as complements of 100, students, right? If you can take a screenshot, these values should be there on your fingertips, right? 64, how much I should add to make it to nearest 100? 36. 72, what is the complement? 28. 54, 46. 33, how much? 67. You should know the complements. Then what happens is your calculations, particularly subtractions, other things would become easy. So these 7 points which are mentioned here are a basic minimum requirement. You need to study this, you have to by heart this, then automatically your speed will improve, students. Okay, your speed will improve. Shall I move ahead? Say yes, someone. Shall I move ahead? Taken the screenshot? Yes. Okay. Very fast, we look at these reciprocal values. You can take a screenshot, keep it for yourself. Okay. All of you saying yes. Very good. Good participation. 1 by 2 is 50%, 1 by 3, 33 point. It's not that you don't know, just I would like to revise this, right? 33.33 or 33, 1 by 3%, 1 by 4, 25%, 1 by 5, 20%, 1 by 6, 16.66 percentage or 16, 2 by 3 percentage, 1 by 7, 14.28 or 14, 2 by 7, 1 by 8, 12.5 or 12 and half, 1 by 9, 11.11 or 11, 1 by 9%, 1 by 10 is 10%, 1 by 11, 9.09 or 9, 1 by 11%, 1 by 12 is 8.33 or 8, 1 by 3%. First point is you need to by heart all these multiples. Second, you have to by heart either way. That means whenever you come across 1 by 4 fraction, you should tell me, sir, it is 25%. Whenever you come across 25%, you should be able to tell me, sir, it is equal to 1 by 4. That means it's not only fraction to percentage. Percentage is given, you should also remember fraction. Fraction to percentage to fraction, both are important. Second, friends, here, you should also by heart multiples. That means, for example, 1 by 4. You have to write down and by heart 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 1 less than denominator. 4 by 4 will be 100%. Let us say we take 1 by 6, 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 4 by 6, 5 by 6, 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8, 3 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8, 4 by 8, so on, 7 by 8. 1 by 12, 2 by 12, 3 by 12, up to 1 less than denominator, 11 by 12. You have to by heart their reciprocals also. See here, 1 by 3 is 33.33, 2 by 3 will be double, 66.66. 1 by 4, 25%, 2 by 4. I am saying, don't by heart 2 by 4. The moment I look at 2 by 4, I should know it is 1 by 2, right? We know 1 by 2, 50%. 3 by 4, yes, you have to by heart this, 75%. You have to remember these values, plus only out of this you have to remember only this. Here 1 by 5, 20, in 1 5 there is 20, in 2 by 5, 40, 3 by 5, 60, 4 by 5 will be 80%. 1 by 6, here 16.66. Now how much will be 2 by 6? I am saying no need to by out all the values. 2 by 6 is how much? The moment I look at 2 by 6, I know it is 1 by 3. 1 by 3, I know the value, 33.33. How much is 3 by 6, students? 1 by 2. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2, we know it is 50%. Right, you tell me this, how much is next value? 4 by 6. 4 by 6 is 2 by 3. We have already studied 2 by 3, right? 66.66%. 5 by 6, 83.33%, or I can say 83 1 by 3 percentage. You have to remember this value. So 1 by 6 to 5 by 6, no need to by out all the values. Just remember 5 by 6 value. All right. 1 second, just me check any questions. Okay, Sumedha is saying just wait. Which slide? The previous one? The previous one? Wait. Take the screenshot. Right? Next slide, Sumedha. You took screenshot? Okay. This one also 1 by 6 to 5 by 6, right? Now look at this. 1 by 7. 1 by 7, 14.28 percentage. To refresh your memory, we know that 1 by 7, if I write like this, it is point, if I divide 1 with 7, I'll get this number 142857, 142857, 142857, so on. It is a recurring decimal. See here, 14, 28, 57, 142857, 142857 repeats. So 1 by 7, you put a point here, 14.28 percentage. 2 by 7. How will you remember this? 2 by 7 is 2 into 14. How much is 2 into 14? 28. Where is 28? Here. Put a point after 2 digits. So 28.57%. Now 3 by 7. How much is 3 into 14? 42. Where is 42? Here. 42.85%. Take next 2 digits. 4 by 7. 4 into 14, 56. Do we have 56 here? No. What is the nearest value? 57. Keep a point. 57.14%. 5 by 7, 14 5, 70. We don't have 70. What's the nearest value? 71.42. 6 by 7, 14 6 are 84. We don't have 84 here. Closest value is 85.71%. Then 1 by 8, 12.5 percentage. How much is 2 by 8? 2 by 8 is 1 by 4. We know 1 by 4 is 25%. 3 by 8. This you have to remember. 37.5 percentage, or we can say 37.5%. Okay, Mala is asking 1 by 7 once again. Okay, let me complete 1 by 8, then I'll explain. Now, how much will be 4 by 8? 4 by 8 will be 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 50%, right? 5 by 8. This again you have to remember. 5 by 8 is 62.5%, or I can say 62.5%. How much is 6 by 8? 6 by 8 is 3 by 4. We know 3 by 4 is 75%. Next one is 7 by 8. 87.5%. Again, you have to by heart this. 87.5%. So 1 by 8 to 7 by 8. No need to remember all the values. Just you have to remember these three values. I'll explain Malay. 1 by 7. Just here. Here, in all these values, I am saying, all these values, I am saying, you need not by heart all these values or remember all these values. I have just put some values in box. You have to remember those values. Now here 1 by 7, what I'm trying to tell you here, 1 by 7, if I divide 1 with 7, you will get this number. If you want, you can check in your calculator. 0.142857, 142857, 142857, so on. It is a recurring decimal. 142857. You know 1 by 3 is 0.333. Like that, these numbers will repeat. 14, 28, 57, 14, 28, 57. Again 14, 28, 57, 14, 28, 57, so on. 142857. These digits will repeat, right? Now 1 by 7, just put a point here. 14.28%. 2 by 7. 2 by 7 will be 2 into 14. How much is 2 into 14? 28. Where is 28 here? Just put a point here. 28 point. Take next to two digits. 57%. If I want 3 by 7, everything will be in multiples of 14. 3 into 14, 42. Where is 42 here? 42 point. Take next to two digits, 85%. 4 by 7, 4 into 14, 56. 14 4 56. Is 56 present here in these digits? No. What's the nearest value? 57. Put a point here, 57 point. Take next to two digits, 14%. 6 by 7, 14 6 are 84. We don't have 84 again. What is the nearest number? 85. So 85.71%. 5 by 7, 14 5s are 70. We don't have 70 here. Closest value is 71.42%. Right? Shall I move ahead now? Yes, all of you? Say yes. Okay. Right. 1 by 9 is 11.11%. No, all of you remember here. From here, everything will be in multiples of 11. Now 2 by 9, 2 into 11, 22. Repeat the same digits, 2, 2. 3 by 9, multiple of 11, 3 into 11, 33. Repeat the same digits. 4 by 9, 4 into 11, 44.44%. 5 by 9, 5 into 11, 55.55%. 6 by 9, 6 into 11, 66.66%. 7 by 9, 7 into 11, 77.77%. 8 by 9, 8 into 11, 88. Repeat the same digits. Now 1 by 11, 9.09%. 2 by 11. From here, everything will be in multiples of 9. 2 into 9, 18. Repeat the same digits, 18%. 3 by 11, 3 into 9, 27. Repeat the same digits, 27. 4 by 11, 4 into 9, 36. Repeat the same digits, 36%. 5 by 11, 5 nines, 45.45%. Repeat the same digits. 6 by 11, 6 nines are 54. Repeat the same digits. Like that, you will write up to 10 by 11. Now, here, students, one important point here, if you observe, Madhurima, the faster way to memorize them is like this is how I am writing, right? This way how you have to remember. 9 means, see, 9 means it should be in 11 multiples. 11 means it should be in 9 multiples. So I can say, like you and your friend, 9 and 11 are friends. Denominator, if it is 9, answer should be in 11 multiples. Denominator is 11, answer should be in 9 multiples. Now don't look at the screen. I'll ask you one question. How much will be 7 by 11? 7 by 11. Don't say 77.77. 7 by 11. 11 means answer should be 9 multiples. 7 into 9, 63.63%. Don't look at the screen. If I ask you 6 by 9, the moment I look at 6 by 9, 9 in the denominator, answer should be in 11 multiples. So 6 into 11, 66.66. If I ask you 9 by 11, 9 by 11 means denominator is 11, answer should be 9 multiples. 9 into 9, 81.81%, right? So 1 by 12. See here, students? 1 by 12, 8.33%. Now you tell me 2 by 12. The moment I look at 2 by 12, it is how much? 1 by 6. This is how you should remember. Though someone is asking me. So 2 by 12 is 1 by 6. We know 1 by 6 value, 16.66% or 16, 2 by 3%. How much is 3 by 12? 3 by 12 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is 25%. 4 by 12. How much is 4 by 12? 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is how much? 33.33%. 5 by 12. This you cannot remember. You have to by heart this. 41.66 or 41 2 by 3%. This you have to remember. 6 by 12 is again easy, right? 6 by 12 is 1 by 2. You know it is 50%. 7 by 12 again you have to remember this, right? 7 by 12 is 58.33%, or I can say 58 1 by 3%. 8 by 12. 8 by 12 is 2 by 3, 66.66%. Next one, 9 by 12. 3 by 4. 3 by 4 we know it is 75%. That is how we should link and remember. 10 by 12 also we know, right? 10 by 12 is 5 by 6. We have batted 1 by 5 to 1 by 6 to 5 by 6. What is 5 by 6 value? 83.33 or 83 1 by 3%. Then 11 by 12, this again you have to remember, 91.66 or 91 2 by 3%. That means 1 by 9 we can remember, 1 by 11 we can remember, 1 by 12, these three values you have to remember. 5 by 12, 7 by 12, 11 by 12. Rest of the things we can put them orally. Then 1 by 10 is easy. 1 by 10 is 10%, 2 by 10 is 20%, 3 by 10 is 30%, 9 by 10 will be 90%. Okay, let us take up few percentage calculations. I'll take number 5,000. Now, tell me, you have to answer these questions. 5,000, how much is 10% of 5,000, students? How much is 10% of 5,000? Very good, Akshay. 500. Mola is saying 500. Sneha saying 500. Afreen saying 500. Apurva, Anasuya, Chandrakant, Kevin, Navin. Right. So all of you have this, right? So I'm just refreshing your memory. 10% of any number. You have to just put a point after one digit from right side. 500. If I ask you 1%, just put a point after two digits. 50. If I ask you 0.1%, put a point after three digits. It is 5. Why? Because 10% is 10 upon 100, it is 1 upon 10. So 1 0 in the denominator, we'll put a point after one digit. 1% is 1 upon 100, two zeros in the denominator, so we'll put a point after two digits. 0.1% is 1 upon 1000, three zeros in the denominator, we'll put a point after three digits. So 10% 500, 1% 50, 0.1% 5. Now tell me, someone tell me, how much is 5%? 5%, instead of calculating 5 into 1%, my suggestion would be better 5% is nothing but half of 10%. 10% is 500, half of 500 is how much? 250. That's what I have written here. 5%, half of 10%, that is 250. Now if I ask you 2.5%, 2.5% is how much? Half of 5%. I know 5% is 250, half of 250 is how much? 125. Is this clear with everyone? Right, you are giving answers. Naveen, Chandrakant, Sneha, yes, correct. Now, 5% is nothing but instead of calculating 5 into 1%, my suggestion would be half of 10%. 10% is 500, half of that will be 250. Then 2.5%. 2.5% is half of 5%. We know 5% is 250, half of that is 125. Now, I'll tell you one more point. Let's say you know 10%, right? If I ask you to find 20%, what will we do? 20% will be, one second, 20% will be 2 into 10%. So 2 into 500, 1000. If I ask you 30%, 3 into 10%, I'll split like this, 3 into 500, 1500. If I ask you 40%, 4 into 10%, so 4 into 500, it has to be 2000. The other way of looking at it is, if you see here, you know 10%, here, I'll do like this. If I ask you to find 40%, double 10%, 20% double 20, again double 20%, 20% double is 40. So we know 10% value is 500, double this 500, 1000, double this 1000, we'll get 2000. So 4 into 10% you do, or 10% double 20, or 20 double 40 we can do. Right. Sneha, correct? Chandrakant, I think your answer is correct, correct. 30% answer is correct. Naveen also correct. Okay. 1728. Now you tell me how much is 10%? 172.8. 1%? Correct. 17.28. 0.1%, you have to put a point after three digits. 1.728. 5%? When it is half of 10%, right? You should be good at doubling and making it half. Right? Always you should be good at these, students. You should be good at doubling and making it half. 5%, fast, I didn't get the answer till now. In between, I'll have my tea. Because of this technical issue, I could not have my tea. So while discussing, if you don't mind, I'll have my tea also. It's okay with everyone, I hope. 5% answer. Correct. 172 half 86 and 0.8 half is 4. Very good. 0.8 half is 0.4. It is 86.4. How much is 2.5%? Fast. Akshay, correct. 43.2. Chandrakant, right. Again, half of this. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Correct, Malay. Correct, Afrin. You should be good at doubling and making it half. Now, let us say, I'll take this number. 10% of a number is 913. Find out 40%. You do this. 10% 913. Find out 40%. Aditya, I'll tell how to find 58% and all. Those next it is there. Correct, Chandrakant. Akshay, correct. Chandrakant, your first answer is correct. Afrin, correct. Clevin, correct. 10% is 913. 40% will be 4 into 10%. So 4 into 913, 3652. No, it is 3652, Sneha, not 365.2. 10% 913 into 4 times. Or 10% double 20, 20 double 40. 913 double. How much is 913 double, all of you? 10 double 20, 20 double 40. 10% is 913, right? 913 double. 900 double 1800. 13 double 26. So 913, I'll write here, just here. I'll write here. 913 double 1826. Again double this. 1800 double 3600. 26 double 52. We'll get 3650. 10% double 20, 20% double 40. So 913 is my 10%. Double that, you'll get 20%, 1826. Again double that, you'll get 40%, 3652. Clear, all of you? Someone, Aditya was asking this question. 32%. How will you break this? 30% plus 2%. 38%. You can write it as 30 plus 8%, or 38% can be written as 40 minus 2%. So which is easy to calculate? 40 minus 2% would be easier to calculate than 30 plus 8%. Because how will you find out 8%? 1% into 8 times? Or you take 10%, you have to subtract 2% from that, right? So the better option would be 40 minus 2. Simple. 32 is close to 30. I'm writing 30 plus 2. 38 is close to 40. So I'm writing 40 minus 2. Right? The question which I asked, 58%, Aditya. 58% would be, you take 50%, half of that number, then you take 8% or 60%, depending on the number, or minus 2%. Right? Now, question for you. Try this. By this time, I should have got the answer. Hello, all of you. What's the answer? Hare Baba. Hare. Itna der. Correct, Chandrakant. I am not revealing the answer. Correct. Correct, Sneha. Correct, Levin. How? Correct, Akshay. How? It is simple, right? That's what we are asking you to learn reciprocal values. It is very good. 4 by 7 into 1694. 7 2 is 14. 7 4 are 28. 7 2 is 14. 4 times of 242. So it is 800 plus 168. 200 into 4, 800. 42 into 4 is 168, 968. Or I told you 4 times, right? 242. Double. How much? 484. Again double. 400 double 800. 84 double 168. So it is 968. Correct, Chandrakant and Meninges. Right. 968 is my answer. Correct, Alap. First choice. No, you'll get exactly 968, Sumedha. Just check out. You'll get exactly 968. 57.14%. I'm just revising your reciprocal values. It is 4 by 7. It is 4 upon 7. 968. You got it, Sumedha Joshi? It's exactly 4 by 7. 57.14%. You did you use calculator here? I want approximate values, Sumedha. Got it, right? Okay. Try this, student. 6 2 by 7% of 154. Fast. Fast. I don't want you to be lazy. Please do fast. No, Naveen. अपूर्वा, you point छोड़ दिया आपने. You left point somewhere. Akshay, no. Akshay, no. Careful. 6 2 by 7% of 154. No, Malay. It's a simple question, yeah. It's a very simple question. Now don't use calculator and tell me the answer. Madhurima, point either the here and there. Just check out. Malay, I think you need to add 2 by 7%. You have calculated 9% or 6% only. You have to add the 2 by 7%. Malay Maji. Madhurima, point here and there. Just check out. The digits which are written in the answer are correct. Right. We'll do like this, right? So we'll find out 6%. No, Chandrakant. Digits are correct. Answer is not correct. Plus 2 by 7%. We'll find out separately. 6% will be 6 into 1%. 1% is how much? 1.54. We know 1.5 into 6 is 9. 0.04 into 6 is 24. So it is 9.24. We have to find out 2 by 7%. Just find out 2 by 7 of 154. Percentage we'll take up later. 7 2s 14. 7 2s 14. We'll get 44. It is 2 by 7 percentage. That means 2 by 7 by 100. 44 by 100 is 0.44. So 2 by 7 percentage is 0.44. Add this is 0.44, right? So 9.68 should be your answer. 9.68 is present in third option. No, none of you have given the correct answer. Your digits are correct, but why are you getting confused in point? See, it's very simple, right? We know 6% will be 6 into 1%, right? So 6 into 1.54. How much is 6 into 1.59? 6 into 0.4 will be 0.24, 9.24. Find out 2 by 7%. How much is 2 by 7 of 154? 44. 2 by 7 percentage means by 100. 44 by 100 is 0.44. Add 0.44. It has to be 9.68. Third option should be your answer. That's what I'm trying you, Madhurima. You misplaced the point. Okay, try this question. Try this question. Very fast, very fast. You should remember those reciprocal values. Then only, see, I'm just emphasizing the importance of those reciprocal values. This can be written as, I have not received any answers. How much is 62.5%? 5 by 8. 5 by 8 of 2080 plus 32 2 by 3. 96 plus 2, 98 by 3 percentage means 98 by 300 into 1200. And we know that 45 5 by 11 percentage is nothing but 5 by 11 into, what's the number there? 5544. It is easy, right? 11 5s, 0 11 4s. So 2520 is this number, this value. 300 goes exactly 4 times. It is easy. 98 into 4, 392. Right? You either multiply or 98, double it, 196, again double it, I'll get 4 times. Double it 2 times, again double it 4 times, 392. Right? 5 by 8, 8 to 16, 48, 8 6, 48. So 1000 plus 300 is 1300. So obviously 92 plus 20, 112. So 1 carry forward, 26 plus 3, 29 plus 13, 42, 12. Is it present in the options? No, Chandrakant. It is 4212, first option. You should see the point is correct, Afrin. The point is you should be good at your reciprocal values. The moment I look at 62.5 percentage, I told it is 5 by 8. 32 2 by 3 is 98 by 3%, nothing but 98 by 300. 45 5 by 11 percentage is nothing but 5 upon 11. 42 1 2. So 8 goes 260 times, 5 into 260 is 1300. 300 goes 4 times, 98 into 4, 98 double, 196, again 196 double, 392. 5 by 11 into double 544. It is 5 into 504, 2520. Is this okay, everyone? Shall I move ahead? Next question. Baba. Next question. You say yes, no? Right. See, right. 45 5 by 11 is 5 by 11. That's the standard ratio. 45.45 Divya or 45 5 by 11 is nothing but 5 by 11. That's a reciprocal value of 5 by 11. If you want to convert, it will take time because see, if you see here, there is this 45 5 by 11. You have to multiply 11 into 45, 450 plus 495 plus 5, 500 by 11 percentage, right? So 1100. If you simplify, you get 5 by 11. I'm saying don't do all these. 45 5 by 11 percentage. It's a standard reciprocal, or we call it as 45.45 percentage. It is 5 by 11. How much is 5 by 11? 11 means answer should be in 9 multiples, right? So 9 into 5, 45.45 or 45 5 by 11 percentage. Hope this is clear, Divya. I want to see, read the question carefully, all of you. Approximate value. I don't want exact value. Approximate value. You try this, then you tell me what's the answer. Fast. Divya, is this clear? 45 5 by 11. There's a standard reciprocal which you have to remember. Clear, Divya? Say yes or no. Busy in solving the question. Divya Shivrekar. Okay. Clevin, Apurva, Akshay, Afreen, Chandrakant, Madhurima, Malay Maji, Sumedha Joshi. Answer. Just answered my questions. I'm asking you. Who? Naveen Kumar. Approximate only. Approximately 1050. I don't remember the answer actually. I had to check. I'll give you the options if you want. You don't have 1050, no? Closest is that should be your answer. Second option. Correct. 1047. Choice 2. Correct, Chandrakant. Akshay, you are also correct. You have got close by 1050, so there is only one option. Approximation generally, options will be quite far away, students. 339 plus 140 plus 260, this is other number, right? Apurva, correct. 1050, approximately 1047. Correct only. 1055. Correct. Correct. Chalega. Closest approximation, there is no issue. Plus 10 here and there. Correct, Naveen. Among the given options, 1047. Approximations, you will not get exact value, right? You make an approximation, you solve. Now you tell me, Apurva, Chandrakant, Clevin. 91 is what? You have to tell me. No, I am not writing exam. Clevin, you are writing exam. You have to tell me, right? While explaining, I'll tell you. Now, you guys please tell me what's the procedure you have followed. You made an approximation and you got 1050, 1055. Let us see. You have either made it easier, difficult. Let us discuss it little later. How did you solve this? So done. Reciprocal values. Clevin, very good. Percentage values. Apurva, correct. 43% is 3 by 7. Very good. Very good. 43% is 3 by 7. 3 by 7. 1 second. Let me complete this. 3 by 7. Let me write this. 3 by 7 is 42.85%. Approximately 43 is 3 by 7. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Okay. 33% is 33. 1 by 3 percentage is 1 by 3. Correct, Akshay. 33.33% is 1 by 3. So 33% roughly I can take 1 by 3. 22%. 22%, 11% double. Okay, Chandrakant is saying double of 11%. That is fine. Any other value you remember, students? 22%. Any other value you remember? Do you remember this? 9 by 2 is 4.5. Chandrakant, 1 by 4, 2 by 9. Very good. Clevin, correct answer. 2 by 9. Afrin, correct answer. 2 by 9. 9 means 11 multiples. 22.22%. So 22% I can take it as very good. 2 by 9. Very good. 2 by 9. Very good. Very good, students. Now, tell me this. 91%. Clevin has asked me this question. I am not going to answer. You tell me. 91%. What's the reciprocal value? Fast. That is why reciprocal values are very, very important. 10 by 11 is how much? 10 by 11. 11 means it should be 9 multiples. 90.9%. Okay. You can take 10 by 11. Fine. Or, very good. 11 by 12. Very good. Very good. 11 by 12. 11 by 12 is equal to 91.66%. So I'll take it as 11 by 12. Very good. I'll get little more if I take 11 by 12. So approximately options would be close, right? So 3 by 7 into 791 plus 1 by 3 into 420 plus 2 by 9 into 1170 plus 91.66 is 11 by 12 into 336. Now, instead of taking 10 by what you called 11, it is better you take it as 11 by 12 because this is a multiple of 12, right? 12 2s 24, then 96, 12 8s, 280 plus 28, 308. Then look at this, 9 ones, 9, 27, 9 threes, 130 into 2 is 260. Then this is exactly 140, right? Then 7 ones, 7 ones, 7 threes, 21, 339. Add this 39, 40, 79, 60, 139, 8, 47. Right? So you'll get 1047. Which option? Second option. Is this clear, all of you? Chandrasekhar, you said both the numbers 10 by 11, 11 by 12, but 336 is better divisible by 12, so you take it as 11 by 12. 1047 should be my answer. Now, tomorrow, point is, if you simply by heart these reciprocals, they will it will not work out, students. See, I will not ask. See, the questions will be like this. 43% means immediately you should strike you. It is equal to 3 by 7. So tomorrow, if I ask you, just students tell me all the reciprocals between 30% and 40%, all the fractions. You should be able to tell me, sir, 1 by 3, 33.33%. If I ask you between 40 and 50%, you should be able to tell me. If I ask you between 60 and 70%, you should be able to tell me. So that is, if I give you a range, you should be able to identify that. Right? Hope this is clear. Let's move ahead. Find out this question. 54 is approximately what percentage of 284? I'll give you the options. 54 is approximately what percentage of 284? So little fast. Maybe I thought I'll spend somewhere around half an hour here, but we have spent quite a good time here, almost 1 hour, because we have 6 more sets to do. We need to be little fast. 54 is approximately what percentage of 284? Fast, Baba. So how will you write this? 54 by 284 into 100, right? X is what percentage of y? X by y into 100. So how much is my 10%? Always the base is 284. 10%, you have to put a point. 28.4. You find out 20%. We'll get double, 56.8. We got 56.8. We need only 54. How much extra I have got? 2.68. So I have to subtract 2.68. So how much is 1%? Right? How much is 1%? 2.8. No, not 20. No, Chandrasekhar and Divya. How much we need to? How much we got extra? Sorry, not 2.68. How much we got extra? 2.8. So how much is 1%? 2.84. So I have to subtract 2.8. So subtract roughly around 1%. So 20 minus 1. My answer is 19%. Third option. Correct action. 20% is 56.8. No, it is more than 54. Right? I want less than that. So subtract another 2.8. 1% is 2.84. So roughly I have to subtract 1%. So it is close to 19%. Approximately 19%. Not 10%, not Clevin. 19%. No. See, 10%, 28.4, double that is 20%, 56.8. We need only 54. We got 2.8 extra. So if you remove 2.8, I'll get 54. So 1% is 2.84. So roughly 1% will remove 20 minus 1. My answer has to be 19%. Clear, Clevin? Yes. Okay. Next question. 1357 is approximately what percentage of 2468? 1357 by 2468 into 100. Right? All my options are close to 50 or more than 50%, between 50 and 60. 50%. 50% is half of the number. The given number is always 100%. 50% will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Half of 2468 is 2468 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So 1357 minus, we need that number. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need how much? Another 123. We know 10% is how much? 246 approximately. 246.8 approximately 246. 5% is how much? 123. So subtract 123 means I can also say here 50% 1, 2, 3, 4. 5% will be 123 point something. So 50 minus 5. Sorry, 50. I need it. So I have to add. Sorry, 50 plus 5. It has to be 55%. Correct. Third option. Clevin, Pooja, Akshay, Malay, Maji, all are correct. Right. Correct. 55%. So 50% you are getting around 1, 2, 3, 4. 1357 means we need to add another 123. So we have to add another 5%. So it is 55%. Third option. Correct. Next question. 616 is what percentage of 2685 approximately? Try this and tell me. I have done this in 2-3 different manners so that to make you understand the importance of reciprocal values. Answer please, approximately. Okay. Okay. Okay, what is the 10% of the given number? 268.5, 1%, 26.85, approximately. You have to put a word after 2 digits. Approximately, I can say 27. Now, see here, I'll find out 20%. 20% will be 537 because here, how much is my 10%? I'll do like this 10%, 268 plus, or I can say 260 plus 20%, 520 plus 30%. How much will be 30%? 780 plus. But how much value we need? 600 plus. So I'll take 20%. 20% will be double of this. 268.5, 200 double 400, 68.5 double 137, 537. We need 616. We got 537. So we need to add another 79. Right? We need another 79. How much is 1%, friends? 27. How much is 3%? 81. We need how much to add? 79. 81 is close by. I can say I'll add another 3%. So 23% approximately should be your answer. Correct, Levin? Correct. 23% should be your answer. Got the point? 10% 268.5. I can say 260 plus. So how I decide whether it is 20 or 30? 20% will be double. 520 plus 30% will be 780 plus. We need only 616. So I'll take 20%, 537. 616 remove 537, we need another 79. So 1% we know 27, approximately 3% will be 81. So it should be slightly less than 23, 22.9. So approximately we can say 23%. It won't make any difference, right? Same question, I'll solve like this. See here, this 616, if you observe here, by 2685, can we say approximately it is around 1 by 4, that is 25%? Because 604s are 2400. How much is present here? 2600. 6 4s are 24, it is 2600 here. So I'm saying that it is around 1 by, not exactly, I'm not saying it is exactly 1 by 4 or 25%. I'm saying it is around 25%. 25% is easy to calculate. Find out 25%, right? 25% means 1 by 4th of 2685. 4 6 are 24, 28 4 7 are, don't get into points, approximately 671. We got 671, we need only 616. We got extra. How much extra we got? 55. So to get 616, we need to subtract 55. We know 1% is how much? 27. How much is 2%? 54. We have to subtract 55. We are subtracting 54, 2%. Chalega. Approximately 23% is my answer. This is the second approach. So one, we are taking 20%, then we are saying how much we need to add. Then by observing the fraction, I can say, sir, it is around 1 by 4 roughly. 1 by 4 is 25%. So find out 25% of the base. We got 671. So more than required value. We need only 616. So we got how much extra? 55 extra. So we have to remove that 55. How much is 1%? 27. 2%? 54. So roughly subtract 2%. Right? Now, maybe at the beginning of your calculation, some of you might have done the first method, some of you might use second method to solve. Now that you have become experts, you have attended so many classes, so many discussions, I am saying you should solve question neither in the first method or second method. You should do something like this. 616 is what percentage of 2685? Varun is asking 1%, 2% once again. Nine. See, you understood this part. 600 by 2685, 6 4s are 24. I have 26, so it is around 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is 25%. So I'm calculating 1 by 4 of 2685. How much we got? 671. But how much we want? We want only 616. We got 671 for 25%. So how much extra we got? 55. So if I want 616, from this I need to subtract 55. We calculated 1%, right? In the base, 1% is 26.85, approximately 27. 2% means double of this, right? Double of this is 54. So to subtract 55, I'm subtracting 54. Chalega, 25 minus 2, approximately I'm saying my answer is 23%. Clear, Varun? If you say yes, I'll move ahead. Okay, fine. Now see here. Now, maybe you might have done in your first approach or second approach, that is fine. But see, by looking at this, I can say my answer is somewhere between 20% and 25%, because we know that 20% is 537, and we know that 25% we know that it is around 671. We need 616. My answer should be between 20% and 25%. Now, don't solve now. Don't solve. Just look at your options. Luckily, if there is only one option between 20 and 25, that should be your answer. 20% 537, 25% is 671. We need 616. 616 is between 537 and 671. So obviously, my answer should be between 20 and 25. Check out the option. There is only one option between 20 and 25. That should be your answer. You might ask me, sir, if there are two options, what should I do? Now I'll ask you a question. Can somebody tell me, do you know any standard reciprocal between 20 and 25%? Yes, you have to answer this question. Between 20 and 25, do you know any standard reciprocal? All of us know, right? What is that? Fast. Very good. 22.22%. Very good, Clevin. That is nothing but 2 by 9. So we know that it's between 20 and 25. I'll calculate 22.22%. That is 2 by 9 of 2685. Roughly see, 9 2s 18, 9 9s 81, 75 9 8s are double. How much? 596. We need 616. We got 596. Still, how much extra? How much more we want? We want 20 more. Now, how much is 1%, friends? 1% approximately is 27. How much we need to add? 20. So I need to add less than 1%. In case if I add 1%, 22.22%, add another 1%, what is the answer? 23.22%. 1% is 27. We need to add only 20. That means we have to add less than 1%. That means approximately my answer should be 23%. That should be your answer. Is this okay with everyone? Then we'll go ahead and start DI sets. Right? Shall I move it? Yes, Afri, correct. 22.22 is the standard reciprocal which we know. So 2 by 9, 2 by 9 of that value is 596. We need another 20. 1% is 27. So 20 means we need to add less than 1%. So obviously it is around approximately 23% should be your answer. Okay. All right. 300 has become 500. Let's say value in 2018 is 300, 2019 is 500, has become 500, and 700 has become 400. He'll ask you what is the percentage increase here. What's the formula here? What's the percentage decrease? What's the formula to find percentage increase or percentage decrease? Difference by initial value into 100. Hope all of you know this. I'm not getting into this, right? So difference is how much in the first case? 200. By initial value means always the base value or starting value by 300 into 100. 2 upon 3. 66 2 by 3. 700 has become 400. Percentage decrease. Difference 300 upon 700. This is the base. Initial means not smaller value, the base value. So 3 upon 7, 42.85%. I'm not getting into this, right? So all of you know this, just revising your concept. Okay, let us say rate of interest is 8% here. Rate of interest in 2018 is 8%, 2019 is 9%. What happened to your rate of percent? Can somebody answer this, please? Rate of interest has increased. Increased by what? 2015 rate of interest is 8%, 2019 rate of interest is 9%. What happened to your rate of interest? Increased by, very good Akshay, it is called increased by, you should not say 1%. The difference in percentage is known as percentage point, or it is known as 100 basis point. It is a 8% has become 8.5%. The difference in percentage is not called 0.5%. If you're talking about percentage increase, if you observe this, percentage increase is 8 has become 9. 1 upon 8 into 100, 12.5% increase. When you're saying 1, you should not say percentage increase. It should be percentage point. Here, half a percentage point, or I can say 50 BP means basis points. Let's say rate of interest is 8%. After 4 years, it has become 8.25%. I can say rate of interest has increased by, your RBI, if you read newspaper, you know this, right? 1/4 percentage point, or we can say 25 basis points. Correct? Akshay, 12.5% or 1 percentage point. Clear? You have to understand this difference. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble in the exam. Okay. These are 4 basic questions of percentages. Very quickly write down the values. A40, B50. What's the first question? B is what percentage of A? Of and than are keywords. Remember this. These two are keywords. Anything that follows of and than, those who don't know, please know this. It should be, they should be always be in the denominator. So B by A into 100 of A. So A is following of, A should be in the denominator. 50 upon 40 into 100. So it is 5 upon 4, 125%. A is what percentage of B? What will we write? A upon B into 100. Correct, Akshay. A is 40, B is 50 into 100, 4 upon 5, 20, how much? Sorry, 80%. A is how much less than B? 10. B is how much more than A? 10. But question number 3 and 4 are different. Question number 3 is asking A is how much percent less than B? If the question is A is how much less than B, I would have said 10. B is how much more than A, I would have said 10. How are we getting this 10? This is nothing but difference between A and B. So A is how much less than B means we'll write difference by less than B. I'm comparing with B, or B is following than, so by B into 100. So 10 upon B is how much? 50 into 100. So 1 upon 5, 20%. B is how much more than A? Less or more is given by difference. Than A, I'm comparing with A, or A is following than. So by A into 100. So 10 upon 40 into 100. Hope this is clear, all of you, right? So 1/4. All of you know this, so I'm going little fast. 25%. Simple. Anything that follows of or than should be the denominator. When I ask you number wise here, A is 10 less than B, B is 10 more than A. But when it comes to percentage, it is not same. A is 20% less, If A is 20% less, we cannot say B is 20% more. Don't make that mistake, students. Most of you do that, right? A is 20% less than B, but B is how much more than A? 25%. Why there is a difference in percentages? Here I'm calculating the difference with respect to 50, that is B. The same difference 10 we are calculating here with respect to A, that is 40. That is why the values are different, right? Then I'll tell you one more point. Here A is what percentage of B? 80. See here A is how much percent less than B? 20. If A is 20% less than B, total is always 100. If A is 20% less than B, A's value should be 100 minus 20, 80% of B's value. A is 30% less than B, base is 100, subtract 30, 100 minus 30, 70% of B's value. A is 10% more than B. More means we have to add. A's value is 100 plus 10, 110% of B's value. A is 25% more than B, 125% of B. Here B is how much more than A? 25. So B's value should be 100 plus 25, 125% of A. B is what percentage of A? 125% of A. This is percentage concept, students. So these are the formulas: percentage difference, percentage less, increase or decrease, percentage less, percentage more. Now see here, percentage less, percentage more is always difference into 100 is common. You can also do like this: 10 into 100, 10 into 100 is common. Less means it will be opposite of less. More, 40 more or 50 more, 50 more. So 50 in the denominator. These are thumb rules. Percentage more. What is opposite of more? Smaller value, lesser value. Which is smaller value? 40. So 40 in the denominator. These are the formulas, right? So study the following table carefully and answer the questions that follow. Right, look at this, students. So this is your SBI PO 2019 model. Hope all of you are clear with this. Shall I move ahead now? Look at this set, we'll discuss. This is SBI PO 19 model, students. Okay, Apurva. All right. Let's move. The table shows total number of students in 4 different schools and number of students in class 10 and percentage of male students in class 10. Better. See, the point is like in one of the slots, you have percentage, in other slots, you have ratio. There's the only difference, right? See, the point is you write ratio, you'll find out both the parts. If it is percentage, also you have to find out this value. So total students out of these, how many are in class 10 and percentage of male students in class 10. So out of 200, 75%, 3 by 4th are male. So 53 is 150 are male. 40% will be 60. 60%, 10%, 24, 60% means 6 into 24, 144. 70%, 70 into 30, 210. Right? Voice and video disturbance. Now it is okay, Chandrakant? Maybe some bandwidth issue at my side, maybe. Now it is okay. I'm just converting these percentages into values. That's all. Lag is there. Still lag is there. Voice is breaking. Is it so? All of you? Let me check the speed once. I think speed is okay. 10 Mbps is more than sufficient. No, okay, Apurva is saying, right. So the same numbers which are calculated there, I'm just putting out here. Now you understood, right? There are total number of students given. Okay, actually fine now. Total number of students, we know class 10 students. Number of male students is given in percentage. That values we are converting into a, what you call percentage into values. I am writing out here. I am writing here, right? Now find this question. Solve this question. Answer, please. Correct, Apurva. Correct, Afrin. Correct. This was your 19. See, it's easy, right? What's the question? Find the average number of male students in class 10 of all schools together. Simple, we have to add, right? 50, 60, 110, 44, 154, 10, 164. 3, 4, how much? 564. Average is sum of n numbers divided by n. So there are 4 schools there. 4 ones, 4 fours, 4 ones. 141 is absolutely correct answer. Divya, Malay, Madhurima, Afrin, Apurva. Hope this is clear. Shall I move to the next question? Akshay, you didn't answer this question. Let's move to the next question. Choice 1 is the answer. Question number 2 on your screen. Correct, Akshay. Question number 2 on your screen. The number of female students of class 10 in school B, what percentage less than male students of class 10 in C? Actually easy. Number of female students in class 10 in B females. 150 students in class 10, 60 are males, female should be 90. What percentage less than C males? C males we have 144. Percentage less. Difference 54 by opposite of less, more, larger value. Don't get confused. So opposite of less will be more, 144 into 100. Pretty simple, right? 18 threes, if you know the multiplication tables, 18 eights. 3 by 8, we know standard reciprocal, 37.5 percentage. Choice 2 should be my answer. Nobody have answered this question. Nobody has answered. It is 37.5 percentage. Choice 2. Is it okay? Right. Please do answer now. Those who solve this question, please do answer. Right. Question number 3 on your screen. Find out now. Find out. I'll give you time. Solve. Easy question. Difference between male students of class 10 in A and C and female students in B and D. Correct, Akshay? Correct, Chandrakant? We're taking time. Malay, Divya, Apurva, Afreen. We want A and C male students. Males we have here, right? 150, 144. It is 294. Divya, no, just check out. You made a mistake. Madhurima, correct. 294. A and C, I want males. A plus C males. Okay. B plus D. Correct, Divya. Malay, 294, but difference we want. B plus D females. Out of 150, 60 are males, so females are 90. 300, 210 are males. Subtract 90. 90 plus 90 is 180. The difference is how much? 114. It is present in choice 4. He is asking you difference between A and C males, B and D females. Clevin, 114. Correct. Question number 4. All of you following? Those who are not followed, you can please ping me. Send me a question. I'll explain once again in case if you are not following. Fast. Total of 480 students in school B. Okay. Then how many female students are not students of class 10 of that school? Answer, please. Very simple. Correct, Chandrakant. Correct, Akshay. How many females I have in school B? 150 minus 60, 90. There are total 480 students, female students in school B. Total females are 480. In that 90 are from class 10. How many does not belong to class 10? 480 minus 90, 390 should be your answer. Malay. Question is simple. Correct, Divya. What is asking is in school B, he is giving you only 10th class information, right? In total school, there are 480 females. Right? How many does not belong to class 10? If at a class 10, total there are 150 students in class 10, 60 are males. If I subtract, how many I'll get females in class B, 10th class in B, school B, 90. 480 in total school are females. In 10th class, there are 90. 480 minus 90. Apart from 10th class, how many are there? 390 is the answer. Clear, Malay? Is it okay? Total in that school, there are 480 females. Class 10, according to the information, 90 are females. Then subtract, you'll get total number of females. Right? Choice 5. Okay, try fifth question. School E information is not present there. The total number of students is same as number of students of school C. Okay. Number of students of class 10 is 20% more than school D. Okay. The number of students of school E other than class 10 students is what percentage of school A other than class 10? Try this. Those are the options. Oh, yo. 1 second. Hope you're not seen the answer there, right? Please do answer, then we'll move to the next set. So definitely out of 5 questions, one will be lengthy like this. Don't waste your time here, but still this is an easy compared to a lengthy question also. This is easy, but I'm saying don't waste too much of time here. Actually, correct, 75%. If you're able to get it in 45 seconds, 1 minute, then you try. Otherwise, if you're taking more time, it is better to leave it up. 75%, 3 by 4, Akshay, correct, Akshay, correct. Let me explain this here. School E, we don't have information about E, so students write down. Total number of students in school E is same as school C. School C, how many are total? 960. E also total 960. How many are studying class 10? He has given information. Number of students in class 10, 20% more than school D. School D, how many are there? 300. 10% 30, 20% 60 more. 300 plus 60, 360. Now, what is the question? Number of students in school E other than class 10. Other than class 10. Out of 960, class 10 are 360. Other than class 10 is 600. Is what percentage of students of school A other than class 10? This is E other than class 10. Right? E is 600. Other than class 10, how much is A? Out of 1000 students, class 10 are 200. Other than class 10, we have 800. So E is what percentage of A? E by A into 100. So you can ignore 2 zeros here. So it will be 6 by 8 into 100. 6 upon 8 is nothing but 3 upon 4. It is 75%. Clear, all of you? Shall I move ahead? We'll take a combination now. Okay with everyone? Baba, please do answer. The 35, all 35 are present. Okay, okay, okay. Shall I move ahead? Shall I move ahead? Okay, all right. Directions for 6 to 10. Study the pie chart and table and answer the questions given below. So this is your combination set, pie chart and table. This is, please make a note, SBI PO 2018 model. SBI PO 2018 model. Pie chart below shows number of children who visited a zoo from 3 different towns P, Q, and R. Table shows the ratio of number of boys to girls from each of the town who visited the zoo. So P, how many visited? 25%. This is 40%. Q and R is 35. You know that pie chart distribution is in percentage. Add, it should be equal to 100%. 35, 25, 60 plus 40, 100%. Total number of students who visited the zoo, total number of children are 600. Right? So there are 3 towns. It is better every time instead of looking at this, what will you do for these kind of sets? Varun, prelims only, Varun. We are getting combinations. Prelims only, it's an easy set. Prelims only. We are discussing all sets, easy sets only. Prelim level sets. Can you please share your thought? How will you try to solve this question? What's the basic idea behind this? So how what is your ideal approach you're thinking that we should follow for this particular set? There should be something going on in your head, right? So what do you think could be the better approach? Express boys and girls in percentage is one way. Okay. Otherwise, you just the numbers are simple. You can do that way, Varun or Akshay. But if you have to decide that, you have to look at the questions also, because we don't have a chance to look at the question. What I suggest is you just convert these percentages into values, right? So if you take 25 percentage, it is 1 by 4, it is 150, 1/4 of 600. 40%, 10% 60, 40% will be 240, and 35% means 25% plus 10%. 10% will be 60, so it is 210. P, it is the ratio of 2:3. So total how many parts? 2:1. Total how many parts? 3 parts. So 150 by 3 means each part is 50. So 2 parts means 100. Girls will be 1 part means 50. 8 parts 240. So 240 is total Q. 8 parts is total parts. 30 is each part. 5 into 30, this is 150. 3 into 30, it is 90. So this is 2:5, 7 parts. R total is 210. Total parts is 7. So each part is again 30. So 2 parts 60. 5 parts 150. I'm just converting those values into numbers. So these numbers you will write down on your rough sheet. Every time you will not go back. He'll say P, he'll say Q, boy, girl. You'll be having problem. Voice, voice. It's there, Divya. Others, voice, please check. Audible, right? Audible. Yes. Divya, just check. Maybe some issue with the internet connection. You understood, right? So I am, now it is clear. Okay. I'm saying it was breaking. No, others are being correct. It's clear now. Okay. See, the point is I'm just converting those percentages into values and those reciprocals, those ratio values into those ratio parts into values. It will look something like this, students, here. Town P, town Q, town R. Total children. These are the children who visited. Out of that, how many are boys? How many are girls? Right? Once you write this information on your rough sheet, I can say the questions can be answered easily. Okay, don't look at the choice there. So I think there's some animation issue. Just try to answer the questions. Vijay Lakshmi is saying audible. Okay. Total number of boys who visited the zoo from P and Q. Number of boys who visited zoo from P and Q, that is 250. P plus Q boys, 250. What percentage more or less than girls who visited zoo from P and R? P and R, we want how many girls have visited. P 50 girls from R 150, 200. So obviously it is more, percentage more. Difference 50. Opposite of more is smaller value, 200 into 100. 50 upon 200 is 1 by 4. I can say 25% more. 25% more is choice 4. There is some animation problem from 6 to 10. Don't look at the choice, just focus on answering the questions. Hope this is okay with everyone. 7th question. Okay. Try this. Correct, Malek. 25%. Pooja, correct. Akshay, correct. Levin, you there? Correct, Akshay. This question correct. Afrin, you made a mistake. Just check out. Just check out. 30. No, it's not 30. It has to be 15. Hey, why you're getting 30? Is it 30? No, I think it's not 30. No, it should be 15. 7th question. That is okay. That question. You look at this question, Vijay. Question number 7. Difference between average number of girls, correct, Apurva. Average number of girls who visited the zoo, correct, Varun, from towns Q and R together, and average number of boys who visited the zoo from the same towns. It's not percentage, na, Chandrakant. It is number. Difference between average. Question number 7. It's not percentage. It's number, Chandrakant. Average number of girls who visited the zoo from Q and R. Girls who visited zoo from Q and R. Gauri, it's 15. It should be 15, Gauri. Divya, correct. Girls, how many visited? Add these two. Girls visited from Q and R are 240. Average is by 2 I have to do. Okay. So it is 120. From the same place, boys, 150 plus 60, 210. Average means by 2. So it is 105. 120, 105 difference is how much? 15. This is one way to solve. Most of you have done this way. Otherwise, here from Q and R, girls are 240, boys are 210. You directly take the difference. Aha, those are getting 30. This is the mistake you have done. Now understood? What is the question? Difference between average. You are finding out difference. 30 average means 30 by how many towns? 2 towns. You forgot doing this. 15 should be your answer. Those who got 30. Clevin, Chandrakant. You understood the mistake you have made, Gauri. Right? You're calculating boys, girls total 240, boys total 210. Difference is 30. But he's not asking you difference. He's asking you average. Difference between average number of students, average number of children. So by 2 you have to do average means Q and R. So it has to be 15. Clear all of you? Those who made this mistake, Chandrakant, Clevin. Shall I move ahead? Choice 5 should be your answer. Try this. 8th question. Okay, Clevin. 8th question you try. Town S information is not given. You have to make a note. Correct, Akshay? Correct. Others? Correct, Priya. Pooja, correct. My students, others, Divya, Pooja, Clevin, Chandrakant, Gauri. Well, it's not 265. It has to be 175. Those who are saying 175, correct. Okay. Let us see this. He's giving you some additional information about students who visited, children who have visited from town S. Number of boys visited, number of girls visited. Let us see what's the information. Number of boys who visited the zoo from town S is 30% more than that from town P. How many boys visited from town P? 100. Now it is easy, right? When the base is 100, 30% more means 30 boys more. So 130. The number of girls who visited zoo from town S is 50 percentage. It's not more or less. It is 50% of 50% means half of the girls who visited from town Q. Town Q, how many girls visited? 90. 50% means half of this value. 45. Total number of children means boys plus girls. 130 plus 45, 175. It is present in second option. Choice 2. Correct, Levin. 175. Naveen, 175. Correct. Varun, but correct. Right. Hope this is clear. Let us move to the next question. Ninth question. Can you explain once again? Chandrakant. Okay. Chandrakant, what is given here? Let me explain this. Number of boys who visited S is 30% more than number of boys who visited town P. Boys visiting town P is 100. For S, it is 30% more. So 30% more means 30% of 100 is 30. So 100 plus 30 it is 130. Girls who visited from town S is 50% of the girls who are visiting from town Q. 50% means it is half of the number. Half of 90 is 45. So 45 girls visited. Total means boys and girls you have to add. It has to be 175. Hope this is clear. Okay. Try ninth question. Acha. It's not 50% more, Malay. Right. You have to read question carefully. It's not more, it's not less. Clear, Chandrakant, now? Try this answer. Ninth question. Correct, Akshay. Chandrakant, correct. Chandrakant, is the previous question clear? Okay, right, yes. Okay, Chandrakant. Molai, third option, 10,000. 10,000 is correct. Ninth answer is Minal. Correct है नहीं बोल रहा हूँ but you have made a mistake in reading the question is asking average revenue by 3 करना पड़ेगा आपको 30,000 by 3 it has to be 10,000. You understood the mistake? See, I got the point. Most of you are not reading either the question properly or you are not picking up 50% more or 50% less. That you have to be careful, right? Here is asking you average revenue, not total revenue. Apurva, correct. Okay, let me take up this question, ninth question. If the cost of a ticket per child is 50 rupees, what is the average revenue generated by the zoo? This is important. Average revenue. So 240, 210, how much? 450, 150, that's 600. You can do 600 into 50. Average means by 3 towns. So 30,000 by 3, 10,000. Or directly if you want to do, you can do like this. There's 600 children. Average means by 3 will be there. So there will be 200 into 50 rupees is the price, 10,000. This way also you can solve. Third option. So you got 38,000. You have missed out the word average. Clear, Meenal? समझ गए? Let's move to correct Varun. 10,000. 10th question. Okay, Meenal. 10th question. It is simple question. Ratio of number of boys who visited zoo from R number of boys who visited is 60 is to girls who visited zoo from P and Q. Girls from P and Q is add these to 140. So clearly 6 is to 14, 3 is to 7. Correct, Akshay. Correct, Akshay. First option, more like correct. Correct. Choice 1 should be your answer. 3 is to 7. Correct, Madhurima. Correct, Naveen. Correct, Chandrakant. Afreen, correct. Priya, correct. Right. This is your SBI PO 18 model. Vijay Lakshmi, correct. Now, my suggestion is next one is again, I think, is a combination of one is we have seen pie plus table, other one is line plus table. Then we have pie chart, then we have two caselets. We will take up last year 2019. It is ratio based caselet. By looking at that, it seems to be very difficult. That is why we generally tell you leave caselet in the exam, but actually it is easy. You read, you tell me what's going on in your mind and how you want to what you called take up that particular caselet thing, right? So what I do is I would prefer taking caselet. Is it okay with you? Because caselet, two caselets are towards the end. So at least one last year caselet will take up. Then we'll come back to the other sets. What you say, students? One caselet will take up. Yes. Yes, okay. Read the data carefully and answer the questions that follow. Right. This is the data. This is your SBI PO 2019 model. SBI PO 2019 model. This is a last year model. This is known as caselet. CASELET. What is the golden rule? Okay, thanks, Akshay. We will take up one caselet. We'll come back, Akshay. Because this is last year caselet, it is based on ratio, right? It is very simple, but see, the point is, we are saying that, see, leave caselet in the exam. You have to take my mark my word, you have to leave caselet because, see, but if you are coming across caselets which you're practicing in during the practice session or your mock discussions, I am saying those kind of caselets again repeat if they appear in the exam, definitely take up those caselets. Main exam, yes, they will be lengthy. Data will not be so simple, right? Here you are having only one para data. In main exam, you're having 3-4 paragraphs. That too, Venn diagram based caselets you will get. Then it is quite time consuming. That's why we say that do all the things. Then at the end, take up caselets, right? But see, at the end also, if you have time, definitely try caselet. In case if you don't have time, then don't try. But it should be the last thing to attempt in the examination, students. Caselet. So this is 2019 caselet. I want to give you that flavor. Actually, it is easy. Just keep your brains there. Think and tell me how do you want to proceed. The first thing in caselet is you should get an idea. Okay, let me put this in the form of a table. Which values and which are the values you're going to put? What is the order? You have to tell me that. Then I'm saying we'll take up the questions. See, the solving questions is not a big deal. Anybody can see. Give this caselet, you put it in a form of a table, give it to your brother, sister, cousin studying 5th standard. They'll solve all the questions faster than us. No, undoubtedly. But solving questions is not a big deal. What is important is putting this data in a structured format, in a tabular form. So please, I'll give you some 3-4 minutes of time. Just have your brains, just think what ideas you can generate, what is that you want to do, just answer the question. Then I'll take up this particular case. Give some thought should go to your brains. Then you tell me what we will do. It take 1-2 minutes of time. We have time. We can do other 2 more sets also. A and B are 2 stores. In each store, there are 3 different products, P, Q, and R. In 2018, the respective ratio of number of products of P in A to B is 8:5. The ratio of number of products of P, Q, and R in B are 10:7:8. The number of products of Q in A is 300 more than number of products in B. Number of products in R in A is 150 less than number of products of R in B. Total number of products in Q and R is 750. 2019, the number of products on PQR in each store is increased by 20% when compared to the previous year. Okay. Fix A and B and left side. Okay. Try this, students. I'll give you time. Try this. Put down in the form of a table. Put down in the form of a table. Try this. Then we'll discuss. I'm giving you a break of 2 minutes. You try this, then we'll take up. Ritika, I was not there. It's not about not audible. I was just stretching my legs. I gave you time to solve. I was not there, so that's why I'm not able to you're not able to listen. Huh? Done? Now audible, Ritika? Okay. I think I've given enough time. Let's move ahead and solve. All of you are busy writing the values. Nobody is replying to me. Huh? How are we supposed to do it in less than 5 minutes? See, the point is like caselet will definitely take 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes, not possible. We have to put down the data. Hmm? Let's see how to solve this. Shall we discuss? Okay, now see here. Ideal thing would be I have the ratio of number of products P, Q, and R. So A and B are two stores. I'll take like this. A is one store, B is another store, and we have three products P, Q, R. Let us not get into 2019. See here, you'll be busy writing 2018, 2019 values. I'm saying let us not get into 2019 values. Let us write down 2018 because 19 number of products of PQ under each store increased by 20% when compared to previous year. So don't write down all the values finding out 20% more than this is how much. It is waste of time. Let us put down only 2018 numbers. Now we know that number of products of P in A to B is 8 is to 5. Okay, A to B, P is 8 is to 5. Okay, let us keep it as set. Look at next point. Ratio of number of products of P, Q, and R is 10 is to 7 is to 8. So this is, let's say, 10y, 7y. Ratio we cannot take directly, right? 8y. 10 is to 7 is to 8. P, Q, and R in B. B, P, Q, and R ratio is 10 is to 7 is to 8. 10y, 7y, 8y. The product number of products of Q in A is 300 more than number of products of Q in B. Q in B is how much? 7y. In A is 300 more, so 7y plus 300. What about R? Number of products of R in A is 150 less than number of products of R in B. Number of products of R in B store is 8y. So A is 150 less than that. So 8y minus 150. Is it clear till here? Before I take up the next point. Is it okay? In P, Q, and R, B, we have 10 is to 7 is to 8. Madhurima is saying yes. Any doubts, others? So 10y, 7y, 8y, because ratio directly we cannot take 10, 7, and 8. So into some constant. So 10y, 7y, 8y. Is telling about Q in store A, 300 more than Q in store B. Store B it is 7y. 8 will be 7y plus 300. R in store A is 150 less than store B. R in store B is 8y. A is 150 less. So 8y minus 150. Is it clear till here? And there's one more information here. Total number of products in Q and R in A is 750. Q plus R in A is 750. This is A, right? Q is 7y plus 300 plus R in A store is 8y minus 150. These two together is 750. So again 7y plus 8y 15y. 300 minus 150 is 150 is equal to 750. So 15y is equal to 600. Y is equal to 40. When y is 40, clearly friend, this is 400. 7 into 40, this is 280. 8 into 40, this is 320. Now, this is 300 more than this. 280 plus 300. Don't find out 7y and all those. This is 300 more than this. So it is 580. This is 150 less. 320 minus 150. 8y is 320, right? 320 minus 150, it is 170. We need to find out still this value. We have one more information at the beginning. The respective ratio of products of P in A to B is 8 is to 5. This ratio is given, right? In product of P, this is 8 is to 5. We know 5 parts value is 400, right? Because we know B value 400. 8 parts is how much? So 8 into 400 by 5. 5 goes 80 times 640. Very good. That's all. I'm writing only 2018 values. I'm not getting into 2019 values. That's all. If you can write this, then I am saying you can go ahead and look at the questions. Is this okay, everyone? Is this okay? Shall we move ahead? Yes. Here, I'm not writing 2019 values, not required. See here, animation is not there. Don't look at the options. 2018 P, Q and R, A value 640, 580, 170, 640, 580, 170, 400, 280, 320, 400, 280, 320. Don't look at the options. Akshay is also saying okay. Right. Let us look at this. 2019 ratio of number of 2019. This is 18. Number of products of Q to R in store A. See here, simple. We know that, see, don't write 2019 values. We know that 2019, it is each product is 20% more. So 2019, we want Q is to R. So Q in 2019 will be 20% more, means it should be 100 is the base, 20% more means 120% of Q value is 580. Or again 20%, each product is 20% more, 120 percentage of 170. 120 120 gets cancelled. If you waste, see, if you 58 is to 17, directly I can say first option. I'm not wasting my time in calculating 2019. Why I have not calculated 2019? You got the idea, no? Each product is 20% more, then I can calculate then and there itself at the questions that are being asked, right? No need to find out. You have to, this point has to be very, very carefully understand, students. Right? I'm not finding out 2019. Here I'm finding out 20% more, 120% of old value, 120% of old value. Ratio and percentages 120, 120 will get cancelled. The same ratio holds good. Directly I can say 58 is to 17. 22. 22. Difference between number of products of P in A and B in 2019. Simple. Difference between number of products of P in A and B. See here, what's the difference now? 240. 2019, what will happen? It should be 20% more. 10% 24, 20% 48 more. It has to be 288. 288 is fourth option. Now don't increase this by 20%, this by 20%, take the difference. Don't do all those. Difference in 2018 is how much? 240. In 2019, it has to be 20% more. 10% 24, 20% 48. So obviously it is 288. Clear all of you? Clear? Okay. Shall I move to the next question? Somebody say yes, please. Yes. 24th, I think 23rd question. Average number of products of P, Q and R in B in 2019. Okay. P, Q and R in B in 2019. How much is in 2018 here? 320, 600, 1000. In 2019, each product is 20% more. When each product is 20% more, I can say overall it will be 20% more. 20% means it will be 200 more, 1200. Average means by 3, it has to be 400. 400 is present in which option? Third option. You got the point? 2019, I want average of PQ and R. 2018, what is the total? 1000. Average means total divided by 3. So it is 1000. So next 2019, it should be 20% more because each one is 20 more. Total should be 20% more. 1000, 20% means 1200. Average means by 3. 24. The number of products of Q in A, okay, 580, is what percentage more than P in B in 2018? So 580 is what percentage? It's simple calculation, right? More than 0, 0 you can ignore, percentage more. Difference 18, by opposite of more is lesser value, 40 into 100. So it is 180 by 4, 45%. 45% is present in fifth option. So Q in A is what percentage more than P in B? We know the values, find out percentage more. The total number of products of P, Q and R in A in 2019. Simple, student. Don't find out. First find out 2018, 19, 20% more. Already we have discussed this. 120, 190, 1390. If it is 1390 in 2018, in 2019, each product increasing by 20%, my total should also increase by 20%. 10% 139, 20% double. How much? 278. Add this. 90 plus 78, 168. 1668 in 2019. Second option. Any doubts here? Any doubts? 1390 is 2018. 2019 is each product 20% more. So total should be 20% more. 1668. All right. Now let us take up. We'll come back in order now. You have done this. let us take up combination now. So I'm just moving here and there, front and back. Here we'll take up question number 16 to 20. Study the line graph and table and answer the questions that follow. This is SBI PO 19 model. SBI PO 2019 model. See students, I'll tell you, if you took at 19 and 18 paper, generally what is happening is you're getting one caselet, you're getting one combination, and you're getting one pie or table. That means table combination caselet or pie chart combination caselet. Combination means we have discussed it, pie plus table, line plus table. What are combinations? These are the combinations which you have come across in a SBI exam. Pie plus table, already we have taken up this. This is last year only, line plus table. We also have bar plus table. Any one of these will be asked, one caselet, and maybe one single pie chart. So double pie charts have not come in recent years, right? Main exam you have come across, prelim exam no. So one single pie chart or one table. It may be table or it may be pie chart. Table we have already discussed. This is your 2019 model. Look at this. So the point is like while copying it is little slightly, I think there's small font issue. Just we'll convert this. See, number of students in 4 colleges A, B, C, D. The blue line indicates boys and the orange line indicates girls. And percentage of students who have scholarship in that college. College A, what is the total? Just write down this data on your what you call this thing. This is 300. How much? This is 500. College B, college C 400, college D 600 total. So how many students have scholarship? 30%, 90. In college, 300, 30%, 90, 20%, 10%, 50, 20%, 100. 25% means 1/4 of 400, 100. 40% means 10%, 60, 40%, 240. So it is better in a rough sheet you write down like this: A, B, C, D, right? Boys, girls, total students, and total number of students who have scholarship. These two things, the moment I look at line graph every time, the point is if I go and look at line graph, instead of boys I'll pick up girls while solving the question in a hurry. Instead of girls I'll pick up boys. Instead of A I'll pick up B. So write down the values like this. Boys are how many? 180. How many are 240? How many here? 220. In D how many are there? 350. Girls 120. How many are girls here? 260. Here how many? 180. How many are here? 250. Sorry, one second. How many are here? 250. Total is 600. This is how much? 400. This is how much? 500. This is how much? 300. We already calculated number of students, right? Percentage 90, 100, 100, 240. Same thing I have put it in tabular form. This is the tabular. How many boys? How many girls? Total students. Number of students here. Scholarships. Let us take up question number 16. This is your SBI PO 19 model, students. Previous slide. Same slide. That's table wala, Chandrakant. Same one. You take a screenshot, then I'll move it. Okay. Right. Question number 16, students. Try this. This is last year, line plus table. In one of the slots, you got this. Answer, please. Why? Why so much time? Correct, Malay. Malay Maji, correct. What is given? 40% of the students who got scholarship in college B and 50% of the students who got college scholarship in college C are girls. So obviously 100 got scholarship in B. How many are girls? 40% of this. 40% of 100 is 40. 50% of the students who got scholarship in class C are girls. 50% means it is 50. So what are these total? 90 girls. Then these girls form what percentage of total students of these two colleges? Total students of these two colleges are how many? 900. So 90 girls out of 900. What percentage? Clearly it is 10 percentage. 10 percentage is choice one. Akshay, correct. Priya, correct. Shall I move to the next question? What's the difference between number of students who have scholarships in A and C together and number of students who have no scholarship in B and D? This is important. Try this. Easy. Again, calculation based. After this question, I'll ask you one more question. Then we'll take up the next question. Fast. Number of students who have scholarships in school A and school C, 570. Akshay, correct. And who don't have scholarships in B and D. How many don't have scholarships? If I take A and C, how many have scholarships? 190. A plus C. How many don't have scholarships in B and D? 500 students, 100 have scholarships. How many don't have? 400. 600 minus 240, 360. How many don't have? 760. Difference is 760 minus 190, 570. Correct. Fourth option. Now all the students are attending now about 35. Is it all of you subscribe to our YouTube channel? Did you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel? Yes, right. So because there, what happens is the point is like I'm taking up DI now, but I'm also uploading video solutions, free mock test. We are giving you 3 free mock tests for SBI PO Prelim. Till February, we have uploaded the schedule. If you are not registered, please do register. Main mocks also we are discussing. Prelim mocks also we are discussing. So I'm saying those 3 mocks, DI and the entire section we are discussing. There also you'll find DI in 3 papers plus this DI. I'm saying it is more than sufficient, right? You should be able to do better, right? If you anybody have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Time for bank exams is your YouTube channel. Time for bank exams is our YouTube channel. Those who are not subscribed, please do subscribe. Along this, anyways, I'll put it in the YouTube. Along with this, we are also providing subject videos and free mock test that will help you, a mock test discussion that will help you for your exam. Average number of students who have no scholarship in A, C, D. How many don't have scholarship here? 210. A, C is 300, D is 360. Average. Average means add this 660, 670, 870 divided by 3. So how much? 290. 290 is present in choice 3. Ha, Clevin, let me do that. Simplifications I'll try to do video because I'm not getting time to do that. I have got your mail also. I'll try to do that, Clevin. I'll try to do that maybe in the next week. Well, correct. Third option is correct. 19th question. Try this, students. 19th. The ratio of number of boys and girls who have scholarship in A is 4:5. Okay. A number of scholarship boys is to girls is 4:5. 9 parts 90 means each part 10. So boys are 40. 4 into 10. Girls are 50. Now what's the question? Scholarship of each boy, each girl is 25,000. Okay. 40 into 25,000. It will be how much? 10 lakhs. Correct. And girls 50. Each one is getting 30,000 rupees. Right. So it is 15 lakhs. Total should be 25 lakhs. Second option. Is this clear? Boys is to girls is 4:5. 4:5. So boys are 40, girls are 50. So 40 into each boy is getting 25,000 rupees. Each girl is getting 30,000 rupees. So 40 into 25,000 is 10 lakhs and 15 to 30,000 is 15 lakhs. So 25 lakhs, second option. Correct, Malay Vijay. Malay, correct. Ratio of number of boys in all the colleges to that of girls in all the colleges. This you can do it easily, right? So you can solve this easily. Add these boys, will get boys. 120, 140, 190, 6, 8, 9, 90. Girls 80, 160, 210, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Add two digits. So you can ignore 0 in the ratio. So you are getting 99 is to 81. 9 11s, 9 9s. 11 is to 9. It is present in fifth option. Hope this set is clear. Now I have a query for you. We have two more sets to go. One is pie chart, other is caselet. It is quant-based caselet. It was based on your partnership asked in 2018, partnership concept. Which one you want me to do? One is single pie chart, another is uh, caselet. Because some of you is almost 8:30 now, so maybe prefer to go. If possible, I'll take up both. But in order of preference, now which one you want me to take, right? Pie chart, single pie chart, or you would ask me to take caselet. Which one? Whichever you are not comfortable, I'll take up that. Which one you feel that you need, we'll take up. Will we get? No, this will be uploaded na, on your YouTube. You can look at that. Chandrakant is saying caselet. Apurva is saying pie chart. Arey baba. Caselet. Prema Shakti. Pie chart. Madhurima. Okay. Anyways, caselet point is like caselets is something which we leave in the exam. So what we do is we will take a pie chart then. Akshay is saying take the easy one first. Okay, let me see. We'll take up pie chart first then, because pie chart basics are very important, right? We know that pie charts, what happens is the distribution can be given, this pie chart distribution can be given in percentage. Given in percentage, the total, if you add, the breakup must be equal to 100%. If it is given in degrees, the total must be equal to 360 degrees. So I can say 100% is equal to 360 degrees, right? The 100% in percentage total, in degrees total it is 360 degrees. So 100% is 360 degrees. So how much will be 10%? 10% means you have to put a point here. How much? 36 degrees. That's what I have written here. 10% 36 degrees. Now tell me 5%. 5% means half of 10%. 36 of 18 degrees. Now if I ask you 15%, don't calculate. 10 plus 5 is 15, 36 plus 18, it is 54 degrees. Right? If I ask you 20%, it is easy, right? 10% double. So 36 double, 72 degrees. If I ask you 30%, 10% into 3, how much? 108 degrees, 36 degrees. 25% will be easy again. 20 plus 5, 72 plus 18, 90 degrees is 25%. 30% will be 108 degrees. I know all of you know this particular basic point. Now see here, 100% 360 degrees, 10% is 36 degrees. How much will be 1%? 36 by 10, or I can say 18 upon 5 degrees. Similarly, if I want 1 degree, 10 by 36, 2 5 to 18, 5 by 18%. That means if you want to convert percentage into degree, you have to multiply by 18 by 5. Degree into percentage, you have to multiply by 5 by 18. Now see here, the same concept. Let's say this is 25%. It is in percentage. Represent in degrees. This particular quadrant, 25% equal to how many degrees? 25 into percentage into degree means you have to multiply by 18 by 5. 5 goes 5 times. 18 into 5, 90 degrees. Same thing I am doing. Let us say this is 25%, right? Out of total 100, degrees means into 360. See, 0, 0, 2, 18, 2, 5. This is where we are getting this 18 by 5. Let's say 90 degrees you want to convert into percentage. 90, but total is how much? 360 degrees. Percentage means fraction, no? You have to convert into percentage means into 100. Otherwise, here it is 1 by 4 into 100, 25%, or 90 by 360 into 100. See, 0, 0, 2, 5, 2, 18. If you want to convert into degrees, 1 degree is 5 by 18 percentage into 5 by 18 I am doing. This is how we are getting 5 by 18, right? So 5 into 5, 25%. That's what I have given here. 25% is how many degrees? 25 into 18 by 5. 90 degrees is how much percentage into 5 by 18, right? These are basics of pie chart. Okay, this is your SBI PO 19 model. Again, I have taken only last 2 years model. This is SBI PO 19, similar model, not exact, similar model. The pie chart shows percentage wise breakup of number of boys in 5 schools of a city. So depending on the question, if you want, we will modify or find out these values. So P, Q, R, ST, just check out 20, 32, 38, 48, 55, 75, 100%, right? So 5 schools are there. Percentage breakup of number of boys is given. We know the total number of boys are how many? 4,000, right? Okay. 11th question. Try this. Number of students in schools Q and S are 1000 and 2100. Find the ratio of number of girls in S and Q. Q, Q, yes. Total students were given. How many in Q? 1000. How many in S? 2100. We know boys, right? How many are boys in Q? 12%. So 12 by 100 means it is 480. Two zeros will get cancelled. 12 into 40 is 480. 1000 minus 480 is 520. These are total minus boys will be my girls. Similarly, S 27%. 27 by 100 into 4000. It's two zeros, no, easy to cancel it. 27 fours. How much? 108. So 1080. If you subtract 1020 are girls. What is the question? Ratio of number of girls in S to Q. You have to be careful. He is asking you S is to Q. So you can ignore 0 anyways. So 1020 is to 520. 0 will get cancelled. 102 is to 52. Now 2 how many times? 26 times and 2 51 times. So what's the option? 51 is to 26. Where is it present? Fifth option. 51 is to 26. Is this clear? So we know total number of students. Boys are given in the pie chart. Subtract, you will get girls information. Right? Okay. Question number 12, students. Choice 5 is answer. 12th question. Try this, then I'll discuss this. Try this and tell me the answer. Number of girls in each of P and R is 12.5% less than number of boys. Then find the difference between total number of students in P and R. See here, in each of these schools, girls are 12.5%. 12.5 percentage means 1 by 8 less than boys. So girls is equal to boys minus 1 by 8 of boys. So B minus B by 8 is 7 by 8 of boys. I can say girls by boys ratio is 7 upon 8 in both the schools, P as well as R. So girls, boys are 1 by less than 1 by 8 less than boys. So boys, if I'm taking as B, 1 by 8 of boys. So I'm saying getting this ratio is important. B minus B by 8, 7 by 8 of B. So girls and boys ratio is 7 by 8. Now 20% are boys in P. 20% will be 800. In R, 16%. 16% means 640, right? 16 upon 100. Or you can take 10%, 400, 5%, 200, 700. Sorry, 600. And 1% will be 40, 640. Or 16 by 100. 16 into 40 will be 640. Now, here boys are 8 parts. If I take P, boys 8 parts are 800. Girls 7 parts will be how much? Clearly, it will be 700. 800 plus 5, 700. Total students will be 1500, boys and girls together. Similarly, if you take R, boys, the ratio of girls and boys is same. Boys are 8 parts. 8 parts is equal to boys are how many? 640. Girls will be 7 parts. How much? So 8 into how much is 640? 80. So 7 into 80, 560. This will be girls in R. So this will be how much? 600 plus 600, 1200 total. So difference between girls, total number of students in P and R should be 300. 300 is present in choice 1. 300 is present in choice 1. Anybody have answered this question? No one. Are you there? Are you left? No, you're there still. People are there. Okay. You're not answering my questions, huh? Is this question clear, all of you? Shall I move ahead? So girls are 12.5%, is 1 by 8 less than boys. So girls and boys ratio is 7 by 8. If you get that information, then from there, you know boys in P, boys in R, you can take up the question. Apurva is saying, yes sir, आगे बढ़ो. चलो, आगे बढ़ जाएंगे. 13th question. Ha, you try this. I'll give you some time. Let's see how many can answer this. Pie chart question, this is your SBI PO 19. So it is easy only. Only thing is that you have to be careful. So what is the important point in the last question? Get girls and boys ratio. Boys part 7 by 8. 8 parts you find out boys are equated to boys. You'll get girls there. You can answer. Now look at this question. Ratio of number of local boys in T to that of P is 13:9. Okay, these are local boys. The number of non-local boys in the respective schools are equal. Okay. Find the total number of non-local boys in both the schools. Try this. He's talking about two schools, P and T. P, T. How many are boys? P already we know, 20% we have calculated, 800. T, 25%, 1 by 4,000. How many are locals? Ratio we know, 13:9. So we will take 13K, 9K. So how many will be non-locals? Or yeah, non-locals. Boys minus local, right? 800 minus 13K. So here total boys are 1000 minus 9K. Right? It is given that non-local boys in both the schools are equal. These two should be equal, right? So what will happen if I equate these two? What is the ratio? I made some mistake here. Just check out. Oh, this is T:9. My mistake. 1 second. 1 second. I've taken it wrong. 1 second. 13:9 is not. See, don't make these kind of mistakes in the exam. So T is 13K. This is 9K. 800 minus 9K, this is 1000 minus 13K. These two are equal because number of non-locals are equal. So you can say 4K is equal to 13K minus 9K, 1000 minus 800 is 200. K is equal to 50. That's K is equal to 50 means 800 minus, this will be how much? 9K. 800 minus 9 into 50 is 450. So 350 are local boys in P. Similarly, if you take T, 1000 minus 13K, 13 into 50, 650. 1000 minus 650 is 350 here. So 350, 350, 350. So what will happen? Total number of non-local boys are 700. 700 is present in choice 1. Okay. So let us not solve remaining two questions. Remaining two questions are easy questions here. Is this clear, all of you? Shall I move ahead? You have to equate non-local. Shall I move ahead? We'll just discuss the basic concept of partnership. That is important. Caselet that was given, quant-based caselet. Then we will move ahead. Okay, right? So 14th question. You can try this later on. This is an easy question. You can try later on. I'm just keeping this like that so that you can pause the video later on. You can try. This is 15th question. This one also you can try later on. This is the difference between number of boys in PQ and R, S and T. Just you have to add this, right? PQ and R 32, 38, 48. This will be 52. 48%, 52% difference will be how much? PQ and R 32, 38, 48, and that will be 52. Difference will be 4%. 4% will be 160. Fifth option. Okay, let's move ahead. Read the data given carefully and answer the questions that follow. Right. This is caselet. This is the last set we are going to discuss. It is based on, we may not discuss questions. But concept is important. That's what I'm trying to say. This is based on partnership concept, partnership in profit loss. This was asked in your SBI PO 2018 exam, 2018 prelim exam. Go through this data. We will discuss, students. Clear, all of you? Okay, very fast. Look at this data. We will not solve the questions. Look at the data. Look at the data. Look at the data. It's almost 9 o'clock. I think people want to leave. Okay, this will be there in the YouTube. Those who are having work can leave. This is based on partnership. What are the three basic rules of partnership? See, the three rules, right? What are those? How will you divide profit? At the end of the year, there will be a profit. So how will you divide the profit? If the three points, right? So capital or investment, or we call it as capital. Capital different, time period same. Dividing the ratio of capital. Capital same, time period different. Dividing the ratio of time period. If both capital and time period are different, dividing the ratio of product of capital and time period. Apart from this, there's one important point. If there is any managing partner or active partner in the business, we call it, if let us say you and I started a business, I will say that I'll only invest the money, I'll come back after 1 year. Why after 1 year? To correct my profit share. So who should run the business? Whose responsibility? Your responsibility. So you are called managing partner, or you are called working partner. So you will divide certain salary. That salary may be monthly. You divide certain amount, right? That may be monthly salary, or it may be certain share. You can ask me, sir, 2,000, 10,000 per month. From the total profit for 12 months, 12 into 10, 1,20,000. First, I have to pay you a salary. The remaining profit only we have to divide. How to divide? 3 points. Capital different, capital ratio. Time period different, time period ratio. Both different. Product of capital and time period. Sometimes what happens is 1 lakh is, let us say, profit. You might ask me, sir, pay me 30%. You might say monthly salary, or you will demand me certain percentage of the profit. So 1 lakh, if I take easy for calculation, 30% means 30,000. First I have to pay. The remaining 70,000 only we can divide. So if there is any active partner or managing partner, first we have to divide their, give their salaries, then only we have to discuss. Now, then only we have to divide the remaining profit. 3% PQ and R invested in two business activities, M and N. Let me write down here. M and N. The three people, P, Q, R. In N also, I'll write N here. We have three people, P, Q, and R. They're investing in two different activities. P invested 40, we can ignore last three zeros, 40,000 for 3 years, 40 into 3 years. Capital different, time period different in M, and 60,000 for 4 years in N. He's talking about P. So in N activity, 60,000 for 4 years. Now he's talking about Q, 25,000 for 5 years. Ignore 3 zeros, 25,000 for 5 years in M, 80,000 for 3 years in N, 80,000 for 3 years in N. What about R? Invested 48,000 for 4 years in N, not M, sorry, in N. So 48,000 R is investing, ignore last 3 zeros, for how many years? 4 years in N. But he did not invest in M. So R was not there, a part of M business activity. But he's receiving 20,000 as salary for managing the business activity of M. So here we have, for M business activity, we have to pay salary of R. 20,000, flat 20,000 as salary. He is not mentioning per month also, right? Total profit obtained is 1,18,000 here, and profit earned from N is 5,60,000. So what is the profit here? 1,18,000. What's the profit here? 5,60,000. Here caselet only, but quant-based caselet. There is no active partner, so directly we have to divide in the ratio of profit. Here there is an active partner, so first we have to subtract our salary here. So what is his salary? 20,000. What's the remaining profit? 98,000. This is the remaining profit. This profit, only this profit we have to divide among P and Q. What ratio? This is the ratios here. 5 goes 8 times. What ratio? 24 is to 25. Directly you can tell me. Total parts 49, 98,000. So each part is 2,000. So this will be 48,000. 25 into 2. Share of profit share of Q will be 50,000. Look at this. First, 4 is a common factor. I'm cancelling out 4. Again, I am saying 4 is still a common factor. 4 12s, 4 5s, 4 15. 3 is a common factor. 3 5s, 3 will get cancelled. 3 4s. So what is the PQ and R ratio we are getting? 5 is to 5 is to 4. 14 parts. 14 means each part is 14 4 times, right? So 40,000. So P will be 40,000 into 5, 2 lakh rupees. Each part is 40,000. Q is 5 parts, 2 lakh rupees. And R is 1,60,000. Right? Because total 5,60,000 divided by total parts is 5,60,000. Total parts is total profit is 5,60,000. Total parts is 14. So each part is 40,000. These are PQ and R shares. This is how we have got. Total profit 1,18,000. R gets a salary of 20,000. So remaining profit is 1,18,000 minus 20, 98. You have to divide in this ratio. 24 is to 25. Total 49 parts. 98 by 49 means each part is 2,000. So 48,000 and 25 to 50,000. Similarly, what is this ratio we have got here? 5 is to 5 is to 4. So 5,60,000 by total parts is 554, 14. Take a screenshot of this. This is clear. 40,000 into 5, 2 lakhs. 40,000 into 5, 2 lakhs. This is 1,60,000. If you have this information, you can answer the questions. Any doubt here in this? Any doubts in this? Shall I move ahead? We'll take up 1 or 2 questions, then we'll stop. Just to give you an idea. Yes. Is this clear? Now take up this question. Profit earned by P from M is what percentage of profit earned by Q from N? P from M. P profit from M. P is how much? 48,000. And Q profit from N is 2 lakhs. Q profit from N is 2 lakhs. What's the question? Profit by P from M is what percentage? 48,000 is what percentage of Q from N? 2 lakhs into 100. 2 zeros and it will get cancelled 3 zeros. 48 by 2 is 24%. Correct. Correct, Akshay. Second option. I'll take up second question. Ratio of profit earned by Q from N to that of total amount earned by R from the both the business activity, right? Q from N is how much? 2 lakhs. R from both the business activities. R is 1,60,000 and he's getting 20,000 here. So obviously it will be how much? 2 lakhs is to total amount earned by R is 1,80,000. So 4 zeros will get cancelled. 2 10s, 2 9s. 10 is to 9. 10 is to 9 is fourth option. Right? So next question I will not take up. It's an easy thing. You can try that. Look at this. This is data sufficiency based data interpretation. Data sufficiency based data interpretation. This generally was asked in your main exam. To give you a flavor of this, I have given this. Right? Generally, what happens is question set is of DI, but question is of data sufficiency. That means question will be followed by 2 statements. You have to tell which statement you can answer the question. Each of the question below consists of question and 2 statements numbered 1 and 2. Right? You will mark option 1 if statement 1 alone is sufficient. Option 2 if statement 2 alone is sufficient. 1 alone or 2 alone, option 3. Data not sufficient for both are required, option 5. Right? Try this question, 29th question, and tell me what is the answer. Total amount earned by R is invested. What is the total amount earned by R? 1,60,000 plus 20, 1,80,000. Already we have seen this. Is invested in a bank on compound interest for 3 years. What is the interest earned? So this is invested at compound interest for how many years? 3 years. I need to find out interest. To answer this question, what is that we need? We need to know R value. That is rate of interest is how much. Let us take first statement. The rate of interest on the sum is 10% per annum compounded annually. Compulsory compound interest means he has to give compounded annually or half yearly. So we know rate of interest 10%. If I know R value, then definitely see I can find interest, right? How to find interest, how much is the interest, that is none of our business. Don't get into calculating that. That's the difference. See, if the question is a DI question, then definitely I need to find out what is the interest value. But question is not DI question. What is the question? Data sufficiency, whether the statement is sufficient to answer the question or not. What is the question? 1,80,000. I am investing for 3 years at compound interest. What is the interest? To find out the interest, what should I know? Rate of interest. Rate of interest is given in first statement. Yes, I can answer the question. Read second statement. Don't find out how much is the interest. That is time waste, utter time waste. Interest earned on the same sum for 2 years compounded annually is 37,800. Now you can answer from second statement as well, right? So for 2 years, what is the interest earned? 37,800. For 2 years, you find out 37,800. From this, I can find out rate of interest, because we know amount for interest, we got 37,800 interest. So we can find out rate of interest, right? Because we have formula amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power N. From that, definitely I know 2 years principal, we know the amount. If I add this, definitely I can find out R value. If I can find out R value, so we can find out the interest for 3 years, right? So either of the statements are sufficient. Answer choice is 3. Choice 3, right? Look at question number 30. Question number 30. I'm not discussing this. Just look at this. Here, answer choice is first statement we cannot answer. Second statement we can answer. This is how you come across data sufficiency based questions in your exam. Just to give you an idea and flavor, I'm just adding these 2 questions here. Right, students, we'll stop here. Hope you have followed. It's almost 9 o'clock now. Right, so we'll stop here. Any doubts, any questions from your side? No, data and sufficiency based question generally not asked in prelim. Just to make you understand what the question types are, I have given. Generally asked in main exam, will not be asked in, till now not asked. Maybe difficulty, by reducing difficulty level, like these type of questions can be asked. There is no rule that he should not ask, but generally till now not asked in, not present in prelim exam. Any other doubts? Just to give you a flavor, suddenly tomorrow he is trying making what you called all changes in the exam, right? So he's trying to give you surprise. He might give you. That's why I have given you these questions actually. Right? Any other questions? Shall we stop now? Hope all of you followed this. All right. We are going to wind up then. Clevin, I got. No, I will try to do that, Clevin. We'll try to do that. We'll do that. Give me some time. We'll do that. Right, we'll stop here. Thank you so much for taking out time and attending this session. Thank you, Akshay. So I'm not a great teacher, I'm a teacher, Akshay. So thank you for the wonderful session. Hope you are following. That is more important for me, Akshay. So thank you, Priya. Yes, Akshay, we'll meet once again. Maybe 10 days or maybe 1 week before the exam. Maybe last minute tips kind of thing we'll take up. Thank you, Apurva. Chalo then. Take care, all of you. Stay home. So be safe. Even though cases have come down, don't go outside, students, please. There's a chance of second wave, not started, but you have to be careful till you get your vaccine. Stay home, stay safe, prepare with time classes. Thank you so much and good night, all of you.